Hey guys, I'm standing outside my butcher that I've been coming to since 2018 when I first started paleo, Currumbin Fair Butchery, and the history behind it is that originally it was owned by Keith Maitland, fantastic butcher, the only one I could really trust because paleo is very specific about grass-fed, and you must know what you're looking at. So that's what we're doing today, guys. We're going in to meet James, who's the apprentice of Keith, and he now owns the shop, and he's taken up all the skills and mastery that Keith has handed down to him, and he's a fantastic young guy. Does a really good job and very passionate about what he does. So let's go inside and take a look.
So you look at this here, you've got a nice grass-fed body. Now you can tell from the yellow fat, it's actually a softer fat. It's not a hard, firm, flaky white fat like grain-fed. Now we use this in all our sausages, all our mince. We bone all our primals out, just because we believe in grass-fed beef, all the qualities that it has, which is beneficial for your body, your mind, everything. And quality.
So James, when we're looking at the three characteristics, so you can have grain-fed, organic or grass-fed, out of the three, which would you say would be the best?
I think overall grass-fed, grass-finished is the best.
Yeah.
There's no loose terms with it, it is just straight grass-fed, grass-finished. Well, there's heaps of other variants can come into organic, they can still get through loopholes in it, and it's not exactly what it says it is. Grain-fed is not good for your body. But grass-fed, grass-finished is as simple as it is and in its best state.
Thanks, James.
So then there's a point in the difference between your grass and your grain-fed. Now sometimes it might not always have that real yellow look, but it comes down to the feeling of it. It's got that softer texture. These come from the same supply oil, grass-fed, hormone-free, everything like that. But sometimes different cattle might eat a little bit more grass than the other. It's hard. No two animals are the same. Now this beef here, this all comes out of Casino. Casino is known for its grass-fed quality. It's got a great climate down there for beef. So there's no reason why they need to top it up on grain or finishing the feedlots to fatten them up. They're all pretty well fed down there.
So you should be looking at, like, if you know your meat's from Casino, you're pretty safe.
Yeah, I like to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, James, tell me about how long you've been butchering and what you're actually selling in this product and your passion for what you're doing.
I've been butchering now for just a little bit over 10 years now. I actually started my apprenticeship in this store, and you know what, I was pretty lucky to have, I had an old school butcher. So I had an old school butcher who taught me the old school way, the proper way of butchering. He's had a lot of influence on how I butcher and how I run my shop today, ethically sourced, quality over quantity, which is a big must. The meat sells itself, and look, I've broadened our horizons. We do seafood, we sell bone broths, kimchi, everything that you need to keep your body in good shape, nice and healthy.
And it's the best of the best, guys. What he sells here is all locally sourced, except for the seafood, which comes from New Zealand. The salmon is amazing, but all of his bone broths, his kimchi, absolutely amazing stuff. So guys, if you had an opportunity, please come on down to CFB Meats, because James here is a fantastic butcher and he really cares about what he does and his trade, and he sources the best of the best.